Welcome to the Naomi Show.
Hi there, and thanks for your company. And I'm joined today by Samantha Jayne, the CEO of Blue Label Life, a matchmaking service for busy professionals. And Samantha's here today to talk about how to handle that first phone call when you're planning a first date. Now, Samantha, this might be after, say, you've met someone at a club or a bar, or maybe you've met someone online, or maybe through a professional service like you at Blue Label Life. But you say this is almost like a first date in itself, don't you?
Definitely is. This is where you create that impression, and you must remember that that tone is really important when you actually break. This is where you break the ice and establish whether that person will actually look forward to meeting you or not look forward to your date and potentially cancel on you.
Men and women tend to see this first phone call differently, don't they, in your experience?
Definitely. Men are all about they're very direct. Let's get to the point. The end result is, where are we going to meet? And what are we going to do?
Yep.
And what time and what day? Women, on the other hand, are like, oh, they romanticize it, they overanalyze. We love to overanalyze things as women. Was there chemistry? I wonder what it's going to be like in person. Oh, he did sound boring, or was he overly confident? All these little things run through their head.
Women do tend to overanalyze a phone call, don't they? And that's a problem for guys, sadly.
Definitely.
So, they're being scrutinised every single word.
Definitely.
Now, you have 5 tips, don't you, for making that first phone call. And your first tip is to call at the right time.
Absolutely.
And what do you mean by calling at the right time?
Make sure, you could send a text to the woman or the man to break the ice, to actually ask when an appropriate time is to actually contact them. That can either work in your favour or against your favour. Some people might think this is you not being confident enough. But what I recommend is call them in the evening. Once, not too late obviously. If you're calling at 9 o'clock at night, they might think it's a booty call.
Oh, that's way too late, isn't it? Really?
Way too late.
Yeah.
I've actually heard of people calling at 10 o'clock at night, or 11. It's not right. Calling during the day is also a bad idea because they could be at work or they could be at lunch with friends, and you may think they're brushing you off, and they're not actually. It's just bad timing.
Yes.
So the best time to call someone is after work. So 6:30, 7 o'clock, great time. They should be at home by then. And relax, ready to take your call.
You also say call from the right place. Now, what are you talking about there?
That's right. Don't call from the pub. Don't call from your friend's house. Don't even call from the car on the way home. You're not concentrating.
Yeah.
It's all about making yourself comfortable, so you will appear confident.
In which case, you need to create great small talk.
That's right.
Now, this is a tough one for anyone. I mean, I would find this difficult. Go and create good small talk. I'm like, eek! You feel like you're under pressure. So how do you do that? What are some suggestions there?
This is your opportunity to fish and build rapport. And it's all about finding out what you have in common, and again, just stretching out, using that to benefit you. Talk about current events. It's great. What's happening out there? If you both like, as I mentioned before, similar movies or a sport, or just keep it direct and be fun, be jokey, smile.
Yeah.
It'll come across in the phone call.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a great idea. Now, you also say you have to plan for the first date, obviously, on that phone call.
Definitely. Nothing worse than getting on that phone and not knowing where you're going to meet, what time you're going to meet, what day, what to do. Have a few suggestions, whether it be a restaurant, a trip to the zoo, a theme park, a ride in the park, anything really, just something that is going to keep things interesting.
And you also say limit your time on the phone, keep it short.
Definitely.
Like, how short is short? Because look, a lot of girls can get on a bit of a roll, especially if they're getting on well with a guy, can't they?
Definitely.
So what do you suggest?
Remember, keep the mystery there. 5 to 10 minutes is all you need. Any longer than that, there's no mystery, and there's almost no need for the actual face-to-face meeting.
Oh, seriously, come on.
That's what people say.
So you think between 5 to 10 minutes is, you should start cutting it off around there?
5 to 10 minutes. That's right. Keep them excited.
Okay. Keep the mystery alive. Okay, Samantha, thanks so much for that.
Pleasure.
And we'll see you next time.
Your love life, let's talk about it at naomishow.com.